Okay, I'm here with Parker, and Parker's going to tell me about his science fair project. Parker, what are we looking at here? What does it say at the top there?
It says how much sugar is in that drink.
Yep. So we're wanting to know in these drinks how much sugar is in there, and what else is your purpose for your project here? Besides the sugar, what else do you want to know about those drinks?
Like if there's too much sugar and there's too much food dye, then I won't drink it.
All right. So the question is, which drinks have the most sugar and the most food dye?
Yeah.
And what's your plan? How are you going to figure this out?
Well, by measuring the sugar, we have sugar over there.
Yeah, yep.
By measuring the sugar.
Yeah.
And
But when we packaged these drinks, we didn't put the drinks in there. We didn't put the ingredients in, did we? Who puts the ingredients in there?
The company.
The company. Okay. And how does the company tell us what ingredients they used? What do they do?
Write it.
Where do they write it?
So probably at the back.
On the back.
You see it.
Yeah. So there's.
So if I get a milk container and then you turn it at the back, you see the ingredients. So then you're like,
yeah.
Okay, what ingredients?
Okay. So the ingredients are on the label. But how else could you, if it doesn't say it on the label, what could you do? Where do you go to figure it out if you want to know?
Oh yeah, you can look it up.
And we can ask what do we do?
Siri.
Ask Siri
Or Google.
or Google. Okay.
And then maybe you could call the company.
You could call the company, yeah.
Maybe.
And
if you had the number.
Okay, and so tell me, so when everybody knows water, right? Tell me about water. How many grams of sugar is in water?
Water, 0 grams.
Yep. Okay.
So then the next
Uh-huh.
is, what is it called?
It's a flavored water.
It's a bubbly though.
Bubbly. Yep. Sparkling water. And how many grams of sugar in that one?
0. So it's
0.
the same as water because it's flavored water.
Yep. Yep. And this one has.
How does that get bubbles in there?
Do you think that one do those two have food dye?
No.
No food dye in those.
No, because water is natural.
Water's natural.
Unless if you put sugar in, like a bunch of sugar, then it'll taste like sugar.
Yeah, and you could actually put food coloring in water too, the food dye. So we've got bubbly, sparkling water, and it's saying on there.
Beer, and it says beer.
Okay, and then what about the beer?
The beer has 1.8 grams.
1.8 grams.
And then it goes down to here. I don't know what that says, but that's 6. Oh, there's no point. So it's 6 grams.
6 grams of sugar.
That's not a lot at all.
No, that's not really that much. That's the Honest brand organic juice, right, for kids? Yes. Is there food dye in that one, do you think?
There's no food dye in that.
No food dye in that one.
But natural colors we can drink.
Natural colors we can drink.
Or eat. Like
okay.
There's a seal that we eat, and there's orange. It's orange, but there's no artificial food dyes.
Okay. What about Kool-Aid Jammers? How many grams of sugar's in there?
6.6.
6.6. Now I'm seeing something on here. It says artificially flavored drink. So do you think, is there food dye in that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I know that.
You know that? Yeah.
Yep.
So is that one that you like to drink a lot?
No, I don't drink it at all.
You don't drink that one? Which one do you drink between the juices usually?
This one.
Yeah.
And I would drink the tea too, though.
You drink the tea too? Okay. Okay, well let's talk about the tea then real quick. Yeah. Since you brought the tea up. How many grams of sugar is in there?
That's 18 grams.
18 grams of sugar in there. Now, is there food dye in there, do you think?
No.
There's not food dye in the tea?
No, because it's like kind of like a brown color, but there's no artificials.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm learning something too. Okay.
Yeah.
And then over here, we've got the 2% milk. How many grams of sugar in the 2% milk?
That's 11 grams.
11 grams. And then we've got, we're missing a hot chocolate It says here, Silly Cow hot chocolate. We must have lost the container for that.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we didn't? Oh.
We need to get it.
Oh, I see. Okay. But we know somehow that there's 11.5 grams of sugar in there?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And what about Gatorade? We got Gatorade here, and then next to it we have...
13.6.
Okay. 13.6 grams.
We have Body Armor, and so it has 14 grams.
14 grams of sugar. Now, between Gatorade and Body Armor, do those two have food dye?
Yes.
The
Gatorade.
The Gatorade has food dye?
The
Gatorade.
Yeah.
What about Body Armor? Does that one have food dye?
The because there's a G.
Yeah, there's a G there.
Okay, so the Body Armor, no, it doesn't.
No food dye?
No.
Okay.
But natural colors and a lot of sugar, probably.
Natural colors and 14 grams of sugar.
Which is not much, but
yeah.
It is.
Okay.
That's kind of a lot.
What about down here? I'm seeing, we already talked about the tea, but what about the lemonade?
Oh, that's 28 grams.
28 grams.
But
does that one have food dye?
No, lemonade doesn't have food dye unless it's like pink.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Only if it has pink.
So as long as it's actually lemonade that's made with lemons, right?
Real
it
lemons.
Says that one says all natural on there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So that would be like actual natural color
if
of.
This says all natural.
Yep. And then two more left.
So it says the pop.
Yeah.
It does have. Well, it doesn't really have food dye, but there's a caramel thing that adds color, so it's not actually food dye, I don't think.
Okay, so it's a caramel coloring.
Yeah.
Okay, but not food dye.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, but there's 28 grams of sugar in that.
Yeah.
Now we've got over here 100% apple cider. How many grams is in there?
That's 30 grams. That's the most.
30 grams, the most.
Oh my gosh, though.
So what's the difference though between the sugar in the apple cider and the sugar, let's say, in the Pepsi, since those two are similar? 100% apple cider. Did they add sugar?
No, it just comes from the apple.
The sugar that's in there comes from the apple, not...
And they squished the apple to make it apple cider. So.
Yes. And it's not added sugar.
No.
It's just how many...
They add sugar to pop. They add sugar to lemonade, I think.
Yeah.
And tea and...
Yeah, all of those have
and
added
this
sugar.
And this and this
So,
and this and this. Oh,
not those
not
ones
this.
up there.
Only
Yeah.
this and this.
Mm-hmm. So, even though apple cider has
This and this and this.
30 grams,
Oh, not
it's a little bit different than the pop, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My friends would be like, wow, sugar and drinks.
Which one do you drink the most? There you go. The water.
So, but one day when I had this, I was like, I want to try the difference.
Yeah, yeah.
And mommy said, okay, I'll pour it in the cup and then you can taste it a little bit.
Yes,
So I did.
right.
And I'm like, whoa, it tastes the same.
It tastes the same even.
It really did.
And what's the difference between them, though? Because the sugar content's pretty much the same, like 13.6 and 14 grams. But what's different about Gatorade and Body Armor? What's the difference?
I tried it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, but they both taste pretty good.
Yeah.
But the red one is made from...
It's even better for you. It's better.
Why is it better for you?
Well, because it doesn't have food dye. Food dye is a lot worse for you.
Yeah. Well, what happens when you drink food dye?
Oh, I mean, it affects me.
It affects you how?
I don't know. I just keep Paisley. Be mean to her, and she's like, ah!
Okay. And you're gonna drink the one that has the most grams of sugar, even though up here it says if it has too much sugar, you won't drink it.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Well, apple cider, it doesn't have added sugar, so I'll still drink it.
Okay, but
If it
not
has
as much maybe as what else?
grams.
What else do you drink instead of the apple cider most of the time?
Water.
Yeah, most of the time.
And sometimes I drink milk.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Usually water.
Yeah. Well, very good. I thank you, Parker. Thanks for telling me about your science project here.
Right.
And now we know how much sugar is in that drink
and how much food dye.
And how much food dye.
Bye bye, thank you.